What is going on, everybody? My name's Curtis, and this is going to be my first video. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I had these wireless headphones and they were not working with my computer, of course, so now I'm using these big bulky things. So basically what I will be doing about this or on this channel is presenting to you every single Sunday. I might be making other videos during the week, but for sure every single Sunday at 7 o'clock, I will be going through everything I sold in the previous week. This week it is kind of slow. I had a couple days that I took off, and that is due to I was moving. I finally got in 2 days ago. Been hustling and bustling, so this is kind of thrown together, but it will get better from here. We're getting better quality of imaging and hopefully better sound as well, because I know this is probably not very good. But it's not about me, it's about what you can learn. I love doing these or watching these videos, so I figured I would present mine for you guys. A little bit background on me for eBay in general is I've been selling for about 3.5 months. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is my full-time job already. So I am doing very, very well. Over 3,000 a month as of last month. So about a month and a half in, I'm about over $3,000. And this month, I'm hopefully going to be over $4,000. I'm already almost there, and it's just the 17th of the month. So I will be showing you every single thing I sold. This week I said it was slow, so we only have 39 things. We have some quality things though. Towards the end you'll see, and then just some bolos all over the place. I really do my research and I really watch a lot of videos on YouTube of everybody, Rally Roots, Garage Flips. I mean, like everybody, Cincinnati Picker, you name them, I watch them. Golden Finger Picker, all those kind of guys. So I want to start my own channel and hope that I can add my little piece into it and give you the little newer generation flair that I think is coming up through YouTube and through eBay. So I'll be going ahead and sharing my screen right now. This is my first time doing it, so hopefully it goes very well. Let's see. All right, let's do this. All right. I think it is good. I don't know if you can see me, but I think we are good. I think we're on number 1 of what I sold this week. So basically what I'm going to do, hold on real fast, kind of have this Hangouts, and if you guys minimize this. I'm going to type something in the chat here. Say hi, Judy. Right now there's no one in here. I wasn't expecting anybody to be in here, to be honest, because it is my first video, so you don't really know about anybody unless they're there. So all right, awesome. Let's see if I can yeah, that's fine. Every once in a while I'll be checking in on a chat to see if anybody is even here, but like I said, I don't expect anybody to be here just because it is my first video. So kind of how to break this down. I really like how Garage Flips does it in Rally Roots. And I'm kind of going to be doing kind of like the mixture of both of them. I'm going to be telling you what I bought everything for. I have it in my mind. I know exactly, usually down to the penny, of what I sold or what I bought them for, how long I've had them, and what I sold them for. I did take best offers on some of these, which you won't be able to see in this on my screen share, but I'll tell you around what I sold them for, just because I do not want to keep looking at my phone and kind of bouncing back and forth. So this is going to be number 1, first bolo, especially in the summertime. Everybody talks about summer slowdown. That is summer speed up for me. It's going to be my first summer. So, but everybody keeps talking about summer slowdown. I'm increasing my sales every single month exponentially, and just knowing what I'm doing a lot better. But this is definitely Bolo #1. Be on the lookout for these because these Woman King sandals, especially this pair right here, I've had 3 of them, I believe, and I've sold all of them within a week of having them. And I always pick them up at Goodwill. Always find them at Goodwill. I do not find them at any garage sales. I'm just flipping through the pictures here so you guys can kind of see them. But especially this one, these are stylish, right? So I definitely put stylish as a keyword. Keyword is important. They are important if I can speak, right? My keywords are important as well. But keywords are important, and that's because you want to become first in the search results. And as you guys can kind of see, you'll see that I've only been doing this for a couple months, but not to rant too much, but my dad's been doing it for about 15 years. I learned a lot from him. And I kind of just took it and ran with it a little bit further than what he has. So my picture quality is not bad. And then my titles aren't bad as well. My pricing is getting better. I used to really undersell myself. But yeah, Bolo #1. There's not much to say about these. I had these for about a week, like I said, and I picked them up for at Goodwill. Shoes here are $3.96, and then I sold them for $32 and took the best offer just because I wanted to get them out of the door. Cool. All right. These aren't coming up exactly how I had them, but that's fine. All right, so this is a Nintendo DS game. It's Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. It's a 2009 game, so what I've learned is anything Mario has a resale value usually, even if it is only $13.50. This is one of the lower items I've ever sold for Mario. I'm actually getting a couple Mario things this next weekend. They're worth about $50 a piece each game, and I'm getting 3 of them. So be on the lookout for that for next week. But this right here, I picked up a Wii console and 16 games, and it's gonna blow your mind. I only picked it up for $5. It was some older lady. There was a Nintendo DS game and then a GameCube game. And I think I did sell the GameCube game, so you'll be seeing that here in a second. I saw these 2 games, and I'm like, I don't even care if the system works. I believe I'm pretty good with face value type of things. But I didn't really even care if it worked because I had this game and the other game, so I picked this up. I sold this within 2 days. It might have sold overnight, actually, and I already recouped all my money plus a little bit. I do fast and free ship, or I do free shipping on these just because you can send them for basically nothing. The next game, it kind of surprised me, honestly. It's an Alien vs. Predators game, PS3. I looked it up. The comps weren't great on them, but I picked it up anyways. The lady wanted $5 each game. I told her, hey, I'll pay $2 for this game. It was getting towards the end of the day, and that's a helpful hint. Towards the end of the day of garage sales, they usually do sell better, or they just give you stuff. They'll go heavily reduced, right? So basically, about this is Alien vs. Predator was a huge game a little while ago, and a long time ago actually, and so that's why I picked it up. It's a well-known game, and yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this. Fast and free. I had this picked up for $2. Had it for about 2 weeks, and I sold it and made a little bit of profit here. Cool. All right, so this is the Nintendo GameCube game. So this is the one I picked up with the Wii as well. Again, Mario. I saw 2 Mario games, and I knew I already had it sold at that point. I had all my money back, and so I priced this a little bit lower than what I probably should have. But I had a little bit of writing right here. Had a little bit of scratches on the disc, not very many at all. But I wanted to get it out the door and get my money back on the $5 investment. And they actually sold, I think, the same day. So I sold one. I went to Goodwill, actually, and I sold this one at Goodwill. So next one. This is a new Bright charger. So actually, I come across these deals very often. So actually, I picked up 5 new Bright, and you might be seeing some of them in here. 5 new Bright RC cars. They had 4 batteries, I think, 4 or 5 batteries with them, 4 batteries, and 2 chargers, 2 battery chargers. So I kind of pieced out everything. I didn't keep the RC cars whole, because if you know about RC cars, the really most valuable thing is the shell. depending on what shell you have. Which I had a couple good ones here, but they're worth more than what the actual car is worth. It's really hard to believe, but people really don't want to do the work into taking them off because they're kind of a pain in the butt. I would say the other word, but I probably shouldn't say that. And but anyways, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I kind of pieced everything out. I took all the shells off all the cars, and I actually put a couple tires with each car, which you'll see probably because I think I sold one. But yeah, I sold one. I have one left, and it's probably going to zone. If not, I'll relist it for the next month. I picked it up all up for $5, so I have my money back plus some. Just got an offer. Cool. All right, next item. Here you go. Click out of that. All right, so I have two authentic Nintendo Wii nunchucks. I had no clue if these were going to sell or not, but I bought it with that lot again. I put one of them with the units. It hasn't sold yet, but it has 3 watchers for $62.50. I think I have on there with a 5% off discount. But I'm more than enough to have my money back on this item, this $5 purchase. So I sold these for $13.99 plus free ship. Send it out in a flat rate. I mean, a padded envelope, yellow padded envelope, and call it a day. All right, so this is kind of an experiment I did. I find Vineyard Vine stuff, Lacoste stuff. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we have a couple really expensive towns near me that are very wealthy, to say the least. But I find Lacoste stuff, Vineyard Vine stuff, a little bit less than Lacoste. Every single time I go out thrifting, I usually find at least 1 or 2 Lacoste shirts. And then sometimes Vineyard Vine, or sometimes again, like Southern Tide and Vineyard Vines are easily readable for me. So I kind of did this as an experiment because I have a couple shirts anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to see. I put it up for $13.99, but I put the shipping at £2. So this only costed me, or it's really the shipping is only 10 ounces. So I wanted to see if I had one on there for $19.99. It just wasn't selling with free ship, so I put it at $13.99, one of them, and hiked up the price. And people will pay that, as you can see. Sometimes free shipping helps you, sometimes it hurts you. And sometimes people think that they're getting a better deal with $13.99, but they're paying $8.75 shipping. So I don't really know. I just wanted to experiment with it, and I do it sometimes if things aren't selling. I'll reduce the price and up the shipping. Cool. All right, so this is a bolo. I didn't really want to put this in here, but just because this item right here, or these items, do very, very, very well for me. And what I mean by very, very well is I sell every single one of them. So I just wanted to make sure everything was so good. Anyways, I do really well with these items. These are TI-84. This one happens to be a silver edition. Usually when school's in, you can get about $75, $80 out of the silver edition. When school's out, you're probably going to look at about $65 to $70. If I wanted to hold on to it, I probably could get a little bit more. I didn't have very much into it. Where I just moved to is a college town, so I am kind of in move this a little bit. Kind of an easy accessibility for these. I can kind of get these for inventory pretty easily, and I've sold probably about 9 or 10 of these. One time I put 2 of them up there. Me and my girlfriend went from the kitchen to the bathroom, and 2 of them sold. So they sell very, very quick. Not all of them sell that quick. Usually some of them do. I had this for about 2 weeks, put it on a 5% discount, and sold like that. And then I had $20 into it. So the most I'll pay for these is about $30. Oh, and another thing about the last item is it's so easy to take a picture of. Take a picture of the front, back, with the batteries in, with the batteries out to make sure there's no corrosion, and you're good. And that's all you have to do. So this is a Psycho Bunny. Is this the medium? Yes, it is. The week prior, I sold the Psycho Bunny extra large, and it sold within a day or 2 of having it on here. This one I've actually had on here for over a month. I got it at Goodwill. It's a really nice shirt. Psycho Bunny is really popular. but it's a bad size. Medium is not the best size in the world, just because there's a lot of them out there. Medium people who wear medium don't mind going shopping for things. Hopefully that didn't come off for it. Anyways, so all right, so just left me a little message on here. That was weird. So Cycle Bunny is a really good thing to pick up if you ever come across it. Pick it up. I would pay about $10 for it, and just because the last one I sold, I think I sold for $34 or something like that for an XL. For a medium, I would probably pay about $7 for it, but free ship. I had it over a month, and I got it at Goodwill for $3.90 or 89 cents, I think it was. Cool. So this is Mario Kart Wii. Again, this came in the huge lot of Wii things. It came with 2 steering wheels, and it came with this game. So I parted that out, took it out, and put the steering wheels with it. I was tempted to either put 1 steering wheel with this game and 1 with the system to make a little bit more value for the system. But you have to have someone to play it with. So I decided to put 2 steering wheels with this, and it sold within a day. Really, really easy sale. And I always knew these were popular. I just never got my hands on one. And I finally got my hands on one. And it was worth it. So I had it for about a day. I more than made up for my $5 investment on this one. All right. As I get excited about this one. So this is a huge bolo that I didn't really know was a bolo until I got them, and I ran across 2 of them. And I think I have the next one coming up right after this because I think I sold. I sold this one for $75. The guy he wanted to cancel his order. I said, yeah, cool. So we canceled his order, relisted it. The minute I relisted it, it sold. I don't know if someone had an alert out for it or whatever, but I sold it for $89.99. So $14, almost $15 difference, more than what I would have got. So I messaged the guy back and I said, hey, thank you for not paying for it because I got more money. But I just said thank you because he messaged me and said thank you for being so nice about it. But yeah, I picked this up for $3. The thing you have to be kind of weary on these is if the unit is clean or not, or else you have to clean it. Thankfully, this unit was impeccable, except for one thing. So I had everything with it, except for this. This was not impeccable. But the thing about these is one side, on the right side, it pushes water in, and then it gets cooled by the inside is cooler. Right here is cooler, so ice and water. And then it pushes it out through this hose, and you put it on whatever the adapter is for. Some are for the knee, some are for the hip. I think that this one's for the hip. And so with me being a massage therapist, I kind of knew what this was. I know I did not do massage therapy, but I am a massage therapist. Anyways, I knew what this was. I knew that they were expensive, but I didn't know that they had a really good resale value. And you can get them pretty cheap. And the reason why I think that you can get them pretty cheap for is once someone is done using them, they have literally no use for them. No use. It's for one purpose only, for healing a surgery to keep the inflammation down. And then after that, they have no purpose for them. So I got this for $3. And then here's the next one. I kind of tried laying it out the same. This one's in worse condition. Well, the adapter piece is, which is one of the most important pieces. This is a huge bolo, guys. I mean, I sold this one like 2 minutes after I sold the other one. Actually, let's see if I get closed out of it. So I think it was relatively close. I don't really know, but it was relatively close. And I was pretty happy about both the sales. I picked this one up for $1. $1. And actually, the lady didn't have this charging cable with it. And we went to another sale on the neighborhood. We came back to our cars, and she found me at my car and gave me the cable. So I was wondering if it worked, but after she did that, I was like, yeah, it definitely works because that was very kind and generous, right? So, but look at this one. I wanted to show you this. Even with this crappy, just nastiness, still sold for $60 to $50. So I sent it out June 11th. They've got it. They've had it. And I just close everything on the pictures. I do not deceive people, and I really do not recommend you deceive anybody because the minute you do, it's going to come back to bite you in the butt. And people I don't like to be deceived, so don't do it to other people. But yeah, I mean, I put it in my description, everything. It did work. I tested it out and everything. So, all right. So this is a Infinity USB 2-foot controller, USB transcription, foot pedal dictaphone. I had no clue what this was when I ran across it. It was in Goodwill. I think I paid $3 for it. And actually, it was written on the box. But things with the box that's really glossy, you can get them off very easily. So I put a picture of it. It actually connected to my through the USB to my computer. Every single time I sell something that's an electronic, I really try to add reassurance to the buyer to make sure that they know that it works. And for this, it worked, right? So that's that. It was a really good sale for me. I had it on there for almost a month. I had 2 offers on it, but I just didn't want to take it. A lot of low balls, and I think I got one for $25, and I was like, I think I can get closer to $30 for it. And I ended up selling it for $31, $34, which someone sent me an offer. They declined it, but before they declined it, someone bought it. And I think they got an alert, hey, someone put in an offer, you might want to buy it, because they were watching it, and they hurried up and bought it. So that was pretty cool. The other person declined it, and they for $30, I think, and they bought it for $31, $34. All right, so these are Tiger Wood Collection men's golf. These are really, really popular as far as things that you should be on the lookout for. And the reason why I say that is because Tiger Woods is a good golfer, obviously, and we all know about him. And you don't run across them very easily, and these are very expensive. This shirt was mesh. It was absolutely amazing. Sure, this one was okay. So I threw them together and got $47.50 out of them. I think that's what I sold that for. I was trying to look on my phone just a minute ago, but I think that's what I got for them, and I had them for about a week and a half. And this was the second time I sold Tiger Woods shirts. I have one of them on there right now with 8 watchers for 1 shirt. But yeah, I got this at Goodwill. So in total, I paid about $8 for it. Free shipping, which is I sent in a flatted pat rate, so I have about $11 into it. So with fees and everything, I think I made about $30 profit. Excuse me. Okay, so this is something I kind of had on there for a while, and I totally expected it to because, hey, it's not football season. So this is a Tampa Bay Buccaneers hoodie, and the only reason why I bought it is because it's really, really cool Tampa Bay logo. The no huddle thing here on the pocket, and then on the back of it, it's had a Buccaneers. And it looked really cool to me. It was a really good size. It was a 2XL. If I wanted to keep it for football season, it probably would have sold for probably about $35 in my opinion. Maybe even more, to be honest. But I wanted to get off the shelves. Someone paid me $20 for it, and that's what I had it listed for, so I can't complain. All right, so this is a Bolo item for sure. For sure. This is a used black Sling Media. This is a Sling Box 500. And the cool thing about this is I didn't even have the power cord with it. But I had everything else with it, just no power cord. I did not know if it worked because I didn't have the power cord. It looked really nice. It was in mint condition. I don't put that on there very often, but I happen to find things in mint condition all the time. So sometimes I do use it. Let's scroll down here. I said as is. I told them comes with everything except for the power cord and remote. Get this expensive Sling Box for cheap because they are very expensive. I think if you went out to the store and bought these, it would be over $250. But I told them I didn't know if it worked. So it's as is, no power cord, and I couldn't test it. So someone paid me $90. I took the offer for, and I was more than happy for that. I got that actually at a not a Goodwill, but a thrift store around here. They support Alzheimer's disease, and actually by Raleigh, because I don't live in Raleigh anymore. But I got it for $5, and it sold within. I had 2 offers on it the same night that I posted it, and it sold the next week for almost full asking price. So I was very, very happy with that. All right, so I found this at Goodwill. I can't believe it. So a brand new with tags, Tommy Hilfiger rugby polo with a really good Tommy Hilfiger crest embroidery and a number 8 embroidery as well. With a really, it's really cool shirt. Really, really cool. One side has those lines and one doesn't. Try taking the best pictures as I can. It's a custom fit. All right, cool. I mean, there's not much to say about it. But I didn't think I was going to get full asking price for this. I had one person offer me $25 for it right at the very beginning, and I surely didn't accept that one. So, yes, definitely did not want to accept that. But this is, I got $55 for this one, and I bought this at Goodwill for $3.96. I think it was something like that. I think that's exactly what their clothes are, $3.96. But yeah, $55, and I'm very happy with it. This, I've never sold one of these before, so I don't know if this is a Bolo or what, but it took almost a whole month for me to sell this. And right before, I think I had a couple hours left on it, and it sold for full asking price, which is really weird. Why they wouldn't ship me an offer for less, I don't know, but I'm really happy they didn't. But it's a men's Pactimo Pain Pathways long sleeve. It's actually padded in the glutes. It's very, very padded. And it looks really cool. It's a really cool front and back shirt. I mean, those legs. This is the front. That's the sides. Let's get to the back. I don't know. I have 2 pictures. Oh, that is the back. Okay, yeah, this is the back. Kind of looks similar. And yeah, it's just really super cool. It even has some stains right here, but I fully disclosed that. So I definitely did not want to hide that. And it's a size extra small, which is okay because a lot of these people are in shape and they actually want to be light, so they are more. They have more endurance, right? So full asking price, almost a month, and I got it at Goodwill for $3.90. Let's see if everything's still looking okay. Yeah, it's looking great. I can't complain. Cool. So this is going to be a Harley Davidson motorcycle helmet. I got this at a garage sale, and at a really good garage sale. And I don't say that because I got really good things. I say that because I bought a whole reel plus a whole box of bubble wrap, which is very hot, a very good commodity to have with shipping things for $2. And then I got this here. As you can see, my little head in there. I'm trying to take a picture because it's so glossy. But I got this for $3, and I sold it for $29.99. I got the full asking price within a week and a half. And then I even put with character because it did have some scratches on it for sure on the helmet. Some chipped the paint, but people still liked it. It was a size large, and cool. I mean, can't ask for much better. All right, so this is one of my little hustles. I learned this from Garage Flips. So this is a dish remote. I buy some remotes. I put untested right here. I didn't know if it worked or not, but they were taking a chance at $13.99 with free shipping. I had, I think, $1 into this one. This is usually more than what I pay for them. I usually pay about 50 cents for them, but I had $1 into this one, I believe, and I sold it within 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Yeah, so it was a good little sell. These are kind of like the bread and butter items that you need to be looking for. If you have 30 of these items in your store and one set sells, every couple of days, it's just a little $5 a year profit, every once in a while. And it's actually on this one, I probably profited about $9, $8 on it after shipping. Cool. So this is a Robert Graham jeans. It's a tailored fit button up. It's really cool, but it's not like the normal Robert Graham. This is a tailored fit. So all tailored fits have this style tag, and I've never seen that before. This actually had a stain on it when I bought it, but I took a chance on it. Everybody else was passing it up, obviously, and I took a chance, and the stain came right out. So you kind of have to, if you can get stuff at some Goodwills and you can wash them, if you can see if they've been washed. A lot of them haven't, and that could become a whole nother problem, like bugs and stuff like that, but fleas. And but anyways, sometimes you can get the stains out that are on them, and just take a chance on them. I got $34.99. I got full asking price for this one. Not even that cool of cuffs. there was nothing really unique about this shirt. It was really wrinkly, and I couldn't get good pictures on it. And I could not get the wrinkles out. I put it in the dryer 2 times, and I could not get the wrinkles out. It didn't come out good on the picture. It's blue. It looks a little bit more blue there. It just wasn't a good thing to take a picture of, and I didn't present it very well. And I couldn't present it. So I got this at Goodwill. I had it for about almost a month, 2.5 weeks, and I sold it. Cool. So this is a really cool item that I got. I got this at a garage sale. There was only one of these, I think, sold on eBay, but I took a chance on it, right? Because there's this projector. It has to be worth something. The guy wanted $50 for this projector. And you can see it works very, very well. I took a shot. I always, like I said, always buyer confidence. I always want everybody to know that I tested the item, and if I didn't, I'm going to tell you it's untested. But if I tested it, I'm definitely putting a picture in there because people want to know if it works. They want, you can say it works all day long in the title, but if it doesn't, if they don't have that buyer confidence, then they might not buy it. They really might not buy it. But this, oddly enough, got shipped to the town right where my girlfriend lives. I was going there because we're in the process of moving, and I was going there anyways, and so I shipped it out through my address, but I actually dropped it off in Greensboro, which is where it got shipped to. I actually dropped it off at that address, not at the actual address, but at the post office. So it probably arrived to him very, very quickly, and he's probably going to leave me some good reviews on it because it's absolutely impeccable. But anyways, the guy wanted $50 for this. Comes with a case, comes with every single thing it could have. He wanted $50, and it was towards the end of the day. Go figure. And he said, "I'm very negotiable." So I think I'm very good at deal making. But my first instinct and my first comment to everybody that says I am very negotiable is I leave the cards all on their table and I say, "Well, how negotiable are you?" Or what's very negotiable? Because some people will say, "Oh, I'm very negotiable." I hear this all the time. "Oh, I'm very negotiable." They have $10 on there, and they go, "Okay, well, what's very negotiable? What do you want for it?" And they say, "Well, I want $7." Well, in my opinion, that's not very negotiable. Very negotiable is $3, right? Or half off. But the guy said he was a very negotiable, and I was like, "Well, how much is very negotiable? What do you want for it at very negotiable?" As I can say that again. And he said, "I don't know, make me an offer." I said, "Okay, well, I'll give you $20, I said. And I said, because it didn't have the power cord with it. And that's a whole other story. But it didn't have the power cord with it when I originally had it in my hands. And he looked at it, he's like, "Well, this is just a regular power cord. It's a universal power cord, basically." And I said, "Yeah, but I mean, that's going to cost me $5. And, I was kind of being strict with them, right? That offer. Did sell something cool. But I just let him know I was gonna be strict with my offer. And he's like, "What about 30?" And I said, "What about 25? Since it doesn't have the power cord with it, I will do 25 right now." And he said, "Okay." And then I packed it up and looked over to my left. He had a printer there. I asked him if I could take the power cord off the printer if it fits. He said yes, and I said, "Well, what do you want for the power cord?" And he said $1. So he was going to sell it to me for $30 without the power cord, but actually he's only 25, and I still got the power cord for another $1. So I have $26 into this, and it works phenomenally. It was in mint condition. I mean, there was nothing wrong with this. There wasn't even a scratch on this. And you got to be really careful when picking stuff up. If there's a scratch on the lens or something, you could really damage the item. I could have get $100 out of it instead of $285 like that. So very good sell for me, and negotiation works. All right, so this is a Polaroid Sun 600 LMS. I didn't know if it worked. It had the original film with it. I need to get a film or a Polaroid film tester or whatever they're called, because I get these all the time. I usually sell them to a specific guy on eBay. He always buys them. He buys everybody's. Everybody seems to know about him, retrospect. And he buys them for $28 out the door. Well, with shipping, including shipping, well, I can't really sell this for that because I'm into it at $10. I paid $10 at a garage sale with it, and I was like, well, maybe someone else will buy it. I don't know. Let's see, because I've always sold it directly to him. And so I had it on here for 30, 40. They, of course, made me an offer. And I said, hey, look, he has people working for him or her. I don't know who it is, but they have someone working for them and probably plenty of people. And I said, hey, I can't do that. I'm into this item a little bit more. They didn't want to pay my asking price. They said all they were allowed to spend was $28. I totally respect that. I said, well, I'll do business with you, again for sure. But at this item, can't really do that. I wouldn't have any money. I'd make $2 on the item, after fees and everything. It doesn't make any sense. So I just let it ride. I let it ride, and actually someone bought it. And I fully disclosed in the thing. This has not been tested due to the film being dead, but the condition it's hard. But with this condition, it's hard to believe it wouldn't work. And I sold it as is. And someone bought it for $30.40. And you can see this Polaroid is in condition. I said I don't normally do that, but I keep coming across things that are like in excellent condition, as you can see. I don't like my hand being in the picture, but it is what it is sometimes. And it came with a carrying case that fitted perfectly, so I thought I could get a little bit more for it. So I let it ride, and I got that within a week and a half. Actually, within a week, so I turned $10 into $30.40 within a week. All right. So these are Saucony, or however you say them. Guide 7 Power Grid women's. I had these for a long time. I'm kind of done buying running shoes, even though I have plenty of them on my store. They're going to be very specific, like maybe Guide 10s, not Guide 7s. Those are a little too old to resell at a good, fair price. And so, yeah, this is what it is. I had these on here for about 3 months. Was it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. This is back in the day when I didn't take it on a white background, and this is what my dad takes pictures on, and I absolutely hate it. But this is what he takes pictures on, so I was taking pictures on it just because I never did it before. But now it's all white. It makes everything look better. Makes it show up in the search results better, in my opinion. And yeah, so I got these at Goodwill. Had them for about 2.5 months. Probably made a total of $13 profit on them, so not bad. Bread and butter items, All right, so this is a Disney Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Mickey Mouse, Mario. What are some other things that sell really well that are? I can't think of anything right now, but of course. But those kind of things are going to be the testament of time. They always do well. So this is a Clubhouse thing. It didn't appear to be open. Had some things on the side here, some tape. I don't know if they put it in there or what happened, but I disclosed that. I put it as new, but I disclosed that this is a great. I put it at new other actually, and so the reason why new other is because the sides have been open, but the toy has not been played with and detached from the original fasteners because it was not detached from the original fasteners. I think that they might have opened the package and just never got around to playing with it. They have no clue. But I got this for $2 at a garage sale. There wasn't many sold on eBay. I could not find one like this, so I put it for $45, sold it within a week. And it was a funny story. I told my girlfriend that I was going to sell this. She's like, "What is this? Why did you buy this?" And I said, "I'm going to sell this." And that day that I said that, it sold. So, good little flip. All right, so this is a Brother P Touch. All right, so this item might be a bolo. It's my first time selling this. It took, I think, almost a month for it to sell, but I put it on there originally at $79, and then I kept bumping it down, just because the condition was crap, but it worked. Scratched to all hell, right? So I mean, it works. It works perfect. And I actually used it. I have this stuff back here that I keep all my shirts in, and I actually used it for that, and so I know it works very well. But yeah, I bumped the price down to $45, put it at a 5% discount, and someone bought it pretty quickly, and I paid $2 for this, and I had it for dang near a month. So it was a good sell for me. I'll pick them up again for sure, for sure. All right, so this is out of that lot of RC cars that I paid $5 for. I had 2 controllers too, and I didn't mention that for 5 cars, 2 controllers. But it worked. Everything worked on it. As you can see, the light comes on. Everything works good. No corrosion. Just everything works good. A little beat up, but that's about it. $15 free shipping. Probably profited a total of about $12 or $11 on this item. I've had these for a long time. Anytime you see a background coming up with this background, like I said, I used to use that. Now I use all white. So this is one of my older items getting out, and older items I've only been doing it for 2.5 months, 3 months actually. And but yeah, I sold these for $18. I bought them at Goodwill, cleaned them up a little bit. They were in really good condition, and sold them for $18 with plus shipping. So I probably profited about $12 on this item. All right, so these are Harley Davidson women's Flora black orange leather high tops. These are really, really cool. And try mixing up the pictures with this one a little bit. And actually this white spot right here, right after I took the picture, I rubbed it with my finger and it came off. And I was like, but I was too lazy to go back and take a picture. Another picture I should have, because I probably would have increased the price a little bit. But someone paid $26, I believe, for these. And I had them for about 2.5 weeks. And I bought them at Angel Thrift Store, which is the one that supports Alzheimer's disease, for $6. So, I mean, it was worth it. It was a bread and butter item. So I knew it was going to sell. All right, so this is a sewing machine pedal. Look out for these. First one I've ever sold, but I see them all the time and always for cheap. But I never pick them up because this one wasn't selling. So I had this on here for about a month and a half, and try taking as good a pictures as I possibly can. Always. I picked this up for $0.25, sold it within about a month and a half, and then I gave free shipping as well. So I probably profited over $10 on this item. What the heck is going on? Over $10 on this item. So thumbs up. All right. So this past weekend, I came across some really cool stuff. Really, really, really cool stuff. So I came across this Les Mills bar, and I came across Les Mills some other stuff as well, which one of them will be, or 2 of them will be in the next 2 are going to be, so 3 in a row now are going to be Les Mills Beachbody thing. But these have never sold on eBay. I couldn't find a comp with them. Maybe I wasn't searching them right. I have no clue. But obviously I listed them right for someone to see them. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, there was one of them on there. It was pre-owned for $119. I truly don't believe that these are worth $119. So I sold them for $50. They had scratches on. They said they have never been used. The bars are in wrapping. Here we go. But scratches from moving, so selling like new. So I didn't sell them as new. I want to be as transparent as possible. You have scratches all over the place on these things. So, but I bought the whole set for $40. I tried. She wanted 50. I tried to get her down to 30. She wouldn't do it. I said, well, what about 35? She wouldn't do it. So I ended up just giving her $40 for it. Yeah, I sold these, and 2 10s, 2 5s. And I might lose a little bit on shipping because I only put it at 34 pounds. Might be around 36 pounds, but it's going on this side of the state, so it shouldn't vary that much. So yeah, got all my money back, plus some in this one listing. This is a Les Mills Combat by Beachbody Fitness Guide. Okay, so this is just a fitness guide. Just the fitness guide with it. Comes with a tape or measuring tape, body composition, measurement tracking thing. I've never used the system. I've never used the Les Mills system. I know who Les Mills is. I know he's pretty popular in the Beachbody, just like the Intensity. What is that guy's name? Oh my God, Shaun T. So just like Shaun T, he's pretty popular. But these actually hold more value Din Insanity Shaun T's or any Shaun T related things. They hold more value. I think they're harder to come by. And I think this lady was a rep for Beachbody, and I think she got out of it. So cool. Got this for 25 bucks. So now I'm at $75 for the unit, and I'm not even halfway through it. So up $35. And then I sold the actual fitness guide and the actual DVD set, right? So I sold for $79. And I probably could have got a little bit more. I've seen just a set going for $79, and I probably could have gotten the 25 out of this combat thing, fitness guide. But that's for another day. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I don't fret over stuff like that. I sold it. It's gone. It's out of my mind. And I haven't sent it out yet. So I sold it just yesterday. So I had a couple of days there where I said when I was moving, I kind of didn't sell anything. And then another topic for another video is I wasn't posting either, so I wasn't selling anything, even though I should have. Algorithm for eBay. And I posted 3 items that night, or no, actually I posted 7 items. Yeah, 7 items, and I sold 5 things throughout the night. So tell me how that works. But anyways, so I'm at $75 plus 80 is 150 plus 80, 75, 80. Why am I not being able to 150 some dollars, right? So 75 plus 79.99. That's really bad. I cannot do that now. 154.99. So I'm up 115, about 115 bucks already on the item. So can't complain. All right, so I have a Sam Hornish Jr. Diecast car. Again, the old background, which I'm glad it's gone. Get it out of my sight. This thing kept haunting me and haunting me and haunting me. I didn't post it for a while. It just wouldn't sell. It just didn't have a lot of views. Yada yada yada. It would have one watcher on it, and it would elapse for the month. Now I have to relist it. I had this thing on here. I think this is like one of my first finds I had on here. Was it really worth it? I don't think so. I paid $10 for this, and I got 22 bucks plus shipping. So I mean, I'm probably up $5 on this. Probably nothing, but it's been so long that I've had it. I kind of, once things get to that point, it's kind of like I haven't seen the return on that money. So I kind of almost have that $22, even though I really don't. In all probability, I probably profited $10, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, just get it out, get it on my face, taking up space. All right, so this is a lot of 2 Camelback Scout Hiking Fishing Hydration Pack with the bladder, actually, and I actually threw in some gloves, probably whatever that's worth. They were in the pack or the pouch, so I threw it in. So these are this is this. I can talk. But anyways, so a lot of 2. I paid $3 a piece for these. I got 4 of them all together. I got 1 waist one, and these are actually youth. Scout is youth. And I got a Rocket one, which is an adult size. Those 2 are still on there, but I got these for $3 a piece. Got $30 out of them. I took a best offer that night that I posted on for $25 plus shipping, and I'm gonna make a little bit of money on the shipping, and they're a really good sale for me. So actually, this is at I have to say this. This is at a sale that we went to that was in Raleigh. I drove back this weekend. We got here, moved in here. We stayed up till about 12:30 at nighttime, and this is about an hour and 40 minutes away from Raleigh. And we woke up at 5 o'clock in a panic, or no, 5:30 in a panic that we didn't wake up on time. And we rushed out of the house to go to garage sales. I couldn't go to my normal garage sale spot, so I ended up settling. Everything happens for a reason. I try to tell myself this all the time. But anyways, I settled, right? And I found one that said Vineyard Vines, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, and a couple other brands I think they had on there. I had no clue if it was worth it. I went and pulled $150 out of the bank. We went to our first one at 7:30. This one opened at 8. We arrived there at 7:59. There was already a madhouse of people there. And let me tell you, I have never seen a garage sale like this. It was insane amount of people there. And they had Vineyard Vines. Southern Tide, Patagonia. I mean, every name brand you could think of that was expensive, they had it. And I'm not just talking about Patagonia shirts. I'm talking about Patagonia fleeces, women's fleeces. So I'm really excited to list that stuff. I still haven't gotten to it because I have about 100 items I still haven't gotten to, just because I've been trying to buy up because we're moving from Raleigh to here. The sourcing here is not good at all compared to Raleigh. I actually have to go back there every single weekend to go thrifting. But I moved in with my girlfriend, so it's all worth it. Anyways, so yeah, I got these, and no one was going to these. No one was going to them. They had 4 of them out there, all in really good condition. So I scooped all 4 of them up and kept moving. And I also bought a Wii at that too, and hopefully that I put that on that sells. I bought that for $10, a little bit more than what I wanted to, but I bought a lot of other things too. I spent over $100 on the garage sale. Cool. Here we go. So I went to a garage sale. It was a garage sale / estate sale, and we went inside, and everything like that. And they had all these rooms set up, and they only had a piece of paper on the outside of the door stating what they wanted, what they were selling in the room, and I didn't know that. So me and my girlfriend went into the room, and she saw these. We had 2 of them, right? And we tried turning them on. They didn't turn on. We were like, hey, let's charge them. An expense their energy. I don't know why we did that, but we did it. And anyways, they ended up working, right? But I went downstairs and my girlfriend was like, just ask if they're for sale. And I said, okay, cool. So I asked the lady, and she said, yeah, they're past that, I think. And I was like, okay, well, do you want to sell them? And she's like, yeah, you know what? Go find my husband. Go tell him that I said you can sell them, and let him figure out the price for them. And I said, absolutely, cool. And so I went to the husband, and I was like, oh, hopefully he'll let me buy them, and he'll sell them to me for a good price. And he went upstairs, and we looked at them. I was looking at it, and he's like, yeah, let's sell it. If my wife said we sell it, we sell it. And the kid was like, you're selling it, Dad? And he's like, yeah, your mom said you guys are past these, and he didn't really fuss or anything like that. So I think he was okay with it. But he actually really didn't care at all. He was playing a Wii at the time. They had their kids in the house playing games and stuff. It's kind of different. I never went to one like that. But anyways, 2 of them, and I was like, "You want to sell them?" He's like, "Yeah, give me an offer." I said, "I don't know. What about $20?" And he's like, "Okay, that's cool." I said, "All right, cool." And I don't know if he thought he was doing $20 for one or $20 for 2, but I said $20 for 2, and I picked up the second one, and I went downstairs and paid the wife, and then he was like, I probably could have got more out of those, huh? And I was like, you probably could have. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, paid $20 for 2, and you'll see the next one here in a second. Sold both of them for $99.99. They both had a Mario game with them that was worth about $10 a piece, so it was all good. I knew that they would sell. All right, I bought these at the garage sale after I went to a garage sale after I bought the Polar the surgery to keep the inflammation down, whatever it's called again. I can't Polar Cube, something like that. And I bought these after that garage sale on my way back to the car. That's when she handed me the power cord. But I bought these for $2, brand new in the box. I had them on there for about 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks. And $2, sold them in about 2 weeks, and maybe a little less for $49.99. And the person was extremely happy. They've already sent me a message after I accepted the offer for them, or after they bought them. They're like, I can't wait to get these. Thank you for selling them so cheap, blah, 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 blah. So hopefully they like them when they get them. This is something I could not sell for the life of me. Well, it didn't seem like it was going to sell. I had it on here for over a month. I bought it at Goodwill for $15. It turns on. I do not know if it prints, if it works fully, but it does turn on. And when I type on it, the keys do work. And I did do a picture of that right there. Let's see if everything's still good. Everything's still good. Cool. So I did show a picture of all this stuff, which I normally do. And the front piece was detached. And yeah, so sold for $99.75 and profit a little bit of money on it. I only have a couple more items. One more item here, and this is going to be this one right here. The other Nintendo DS. I bought both of these on Saturday. They're the first things I listed in the seven items that I said I listed, and I sold 5. And they all sold within a day. So 2 really good items, and that's basically all I have for this week. Like I said, every single week I'll be uploading a video. Hopefully I can get onto someone's channel and kind of do this with them. That would be really cool. We go back and forth. But yeah, that's basically all I have. And hopefully you got some value out of it, and hopefully you can go and source some really good items for yourself. And remember, I mean, it doesn't matter how many items you sell, it's kind of the quality of the items. And I'm starting to learn that more. And you can learn anything from anybody. So always keep your mind open and keep learning about this stuff. I'm always on eBay and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So kind of addicted to it, but that's just how I am. So, all right, that's what I am going to do. Let me switch back here. Stop. All right, guys. So that is basically all I have, like I said, and hopefully you learned something. I'll leave down in the comments below if you've ever sold anything like this, and also leave down in the comments below if you what you think was my best item of the week. And then, like always, I am going to do one golden tip that I think is very valuable. So not only you can get something out of the items that I sold, but hopefully you get something out of this one tip I'm going to tell you is list your items. If you're new at eBay, keep listing your items. People don't understand. You can't put something on there, let it sit, and you only have 10 items on there, and they're going to sell like hotcakes. They're not going to do that. This past week was a very good testament to me saying that, right? I always told my dad, I always told everybody, I just have to get more items on it. I have to keep posting, and my sales will increase, right? If you think about it, if you post something for $50, it sells for $50, and you go to Goodwill and source something for $3 or $1 at a garage sale, and you post that, and that increases your sales more. You know, you're kind of putting money in to get more, or put money, a little money in to get more money out constantly, right? So you kind of have to think about it like that. I can't even get to very many items in my store because things are selling so rapidly, but I'm 100% fine with that because it's a good thing to have. So trying to get shelves here, but yeah, that's basically what I have. If you are new at listing, do not get discouraged because sales will come with eBay. People do not understand that. Just list more things, and you will get the sales. So again, if you did find any value, give this a huge thumbs up. I'm going to try to get on other people's channel here and hopefully build things up. So hopefully I won't have 0 viewers for the whole time. And but I didn't expect anybody to come see this because I don't have any following. So if you know anybody that likes to eBay, likes spending money online, likes to go to garage sales, thrift stores, liquidation centers, estate sales, all of those things. Yeah, I mean, if you know anybody like that, send them to my channel because I will be posting things probably more than just once a week. Well, definitely more than once a week. Yeah, so I'll be doing all live streams for you. Maybe I'll do some hauls. Maybe I'll bring you out some garage sales. I don't really know yet, but give this a huge thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and it would do me a huge world of favor for you to do that. And yeah, so have a great day and have a great week. Go source your butt off and go list your butt off and also sell your butt off. See you later.